Hello again. I'm Leila. You can see me there, maybe, yes. Today is part 2 of my concertina to be in the makings, and I'm about to mix some colors here. I found an even bigger bubble wrap, I think this is called, and these are bigger bubbles, so I'll try that. Maybe that will be a nice effect on the paper. And I'm using the iridescent copper, the paint that I got, but I'm mixing it up with some other paints, and I'm using Winsor & Newton raw umber and yellow ochre. Well, how do you say it? Who knows? Okay, like that. Maybe I should have my trolley a bit nearer. And I've got an even bigger brush today. I found another one. Okay, let's see. And I should have more water. I thought I had everything before I start shooting the film, but okay, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, maybe it was too much water, but well, we'll give it a go. I'm not sure at all if this will work, but let's see. Oh, and a lot of So, okay. Not sure about that. But this is an experiment, isn't it? Okay. Like that. We can have more. Maybe I should have shown you the before and the after. I forgot, sorry. We'll do this. This looks like small stars. Okay. Like that. And I want some more. Is that a universal word for it? Let's see. Where can I put this? I put it there. And I'll take a bigger brush. Oh, I said it right this time. And let's go for some red. Let's try that. And I just said to you in the last video, part 1, that you shouldn't use your more expensive brushes. But this is not very expensive. It's sort of semi expensive. In the middle price range. Whatever that is. Okay. Here we have some. I want. Could I place that one in there without ruining it? maybe not. Or ruining. It's not ruining. Everything happens for a reason. So I just try to get it all on this plate, because then I can use this for my template. It's the lid of a creme fraiche. Don't know what it's called in other countries. A dairy product. Okay. And if I do this, now I've got some water and I need that one. This little thingy. This is a, you put it in your sink in your bathroom and then you put your soap on it. But I use it to place my brushes so they won't roll around on the table. I think this is a great thing to have. I've seen some others also use different things for holding brushes. So that's there. Okay, now I take this and dip it in the water, in the colored water, and let's see. Something here and there and everywhere. And I've got a splash there. Should I do something about that one? Because it's the only splash I've got of that sort. And it's a good thing if you have tables big enough for your work. This is cutting it tight. Okay, let's see. And we take one there as well, because I'm gonna cut it up later on. Okay, I can take some household paper just to... Okay, it's been in there too long to really make any mark. Never mind. Okay. Should I try showing you this? It's a little bit buckled, the paper, but I don't think that's critical in any way, because it's going to turn into a concertina in the end. That's a thought. Anyway, this is what it looks like right now. Who knows if I would be able to do a close-up on this. I'm not an expert on this editing thing. One thing at a time. Maybe I'll get there. Okay, I could do some more. What do I want to do then? Could I do some... It needs some organic moves in this. Let's change this this one, and I can try some. No, this was very yellow. If you wonder about my pots here for water container, I like to have one for each color, one or two colors that mix, so I don't end up with muddy water, because that's not what I want. And many artists go with one pot for cold colors and one for warm colors. I should say, you haven't boiled them on the stove. But I think that's too complicated to keep in mind, because when I paint, I just want to dip in the water and go to the color and onto the paper, like fast, and not having to consider which container, left or right, I'm using, and avoid to get the muddy water. I don't enjoy that at all. Okay, so now I've used the wrong one, so I'll take this one, which is yellow. The water is yellow, and I can continue with a green. The other one turned quite red, so I won't use that. And if it gets too much coloring in the water, you can always wash out and get some new water and start again. So here's the green, and sometimes these greens are a bit fake green, or natural greens. So I often end up with mixing them to get a deeper tone, deeper value. Is that a word? Maybe. Okay, I've got some, you can't see it because it's, maybe you can't see it even. Okay. Let's see. I didn't want that, but I've got it anyway. I think I shall do this. And when you got it a bit wrong, you can always work with it, so you end up with something else than you started with. Like this. I get a little lost in this process, but I think that's quite the idea of it all. And all of a sudden I burst out in something quite loud, so your poor ears will suffer. I'm sorry for that. Maybe that is something as well you can edit in the future when you learn how to, so there won't be too much difference in the volumes. Okay, so far. Let's do another one there. The idea here is to just get some colors on the paper, because when this is divided into this concertina, there will just be these small parts of it. So then it's nice if there's something on it as well. Okay, I can do and don't this, there won't be any music put on this when I'm not talking, because I don't know how to do it, and frankly I don't know if I enjoy having music on. Sometimes it's nice, but if you do it and you don't really master it, then it will just be annoying. There's no need for music every time. But don't get me wrong, I do enjoy music, really, really. And when I sit here paint with no camera on, I have what do you call that? A speaker, so I can play songs from the internet, and of course the things you like are the things you grew up with. So I do enjoy Bee Gees, Chicago, ABBA, even Earth, Wind and Fire. You know, the old disco era and such. There are so much good music out there from the 80s. Wouldn't you agree? So, if you've got any suggestions for me on something I should listen to, please, you're welcome to write it. And saying that means if you do that, I'll get some comments. And that would be very nice. Because I can see that there's quite a few of you watching this, but I don't know what you think about it. Is it any good? Is it anything you'd like to see more of? Or would you not ever come back? Okay, I think I'll stop there. You shouldn't do too much. Shall I try and watch? Oh, see if you can actually see this. The water isn't running this time. Oh, now there's sunshine coming in here. It's late in the afternoon. Like that, something like that. Okay, thank you for being here, if you were. See you again soon. Bye bye.